What is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are live on Instagram. If you're not watching this on Instagram, and the big guy actually uploaded this someplace else, well, congratulations. He doesn't always do that. I love YouTube. Just gonna put that out there in case this needs to click with that algorithm. But yeah, anyway, we're live. I'm Mark the Monster. This is the Don't Say the F Word podcast. We are. Why don't you turn the camera around on me? What? Turn it around. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, we're gonna get Joe in here, and it's Wednesday, right? Recap Raw, and then you guys are gonna talk about AEW Dynamite, right? Yeah, that's. I mean.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
It's real quick. You really think you should be having that? Do I think I should be having what?
I need my cup of coffee.
You think you should really be drinking that coffee?
No.
Dude, I'm almost always drinking coffee. Why would this be any different? I don't understand. I mean, you're not worried? Worried about what? Drinking coffee? Why would I be? Should I be worried about drinking coffee? You're not worried that it's gonna like make your whole diarrhea situation worse, dude? Why would you? Just saying. I mean, you've had a bit of a diarrhea problem lately, bro. Why are you? That's not what. Like, why is that? Why would now be the time to bring that up? Well, I thought you always like talking crap. You know that's not what talking crap means. That's not what that means. Who said that's what that means? That's what Mindy told me. Mindy didn't tell you that. Mindy, did you tell him that?
I'm not in this one.
I guess I misunderstood. Mindy said that he's full of crap. She didn't say crap though. She used a different cuss.
Well, I'll say this: if it came out of Mindy's mouth, I believe it. Okay, if it came out of her mouth,
I mean, that's valid. That's definitely valid. I mean, just gotta say, I mean, the sound's coming out of the bathroom. It hasn't sounded like you've been full of it. It sounds like you've been emptying it, but whatever. Dude, not time.
Damn.
Not like, why would you? I don't know why you're bringing that up. Just thought it was important to tell people. Why would that be important? All the things that's not.
I got no answer for that. I really don't got answer. I ain't got answer for that. I can't save you on this one.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. I don't. Well, anyway, speaking of big piles of crap, what do you guys think of Raw?
Yeah. Hey, it was good.
That's the segue, right?
Yeah. Raw was decent. It was good. It wasn't bad. It was good.
To Mark's, maybe I got a little bit of food poisoning.
See, that's what you get. You was in the rest Monday because you were hungry. She did something to that food, didn't she?
Oh no, it was prior to that. I was hungry on Monday because my tank had been getting consistently emptied.
Okay.
What do you think did it? Well, I don't want to say anything disparaging about a large corporation, so I won't say where it was. But it rhymed with Harby's, so.
Oh. See, you didn't get the actual corned beef yesterday. That's all it was. I get it.
Oh, I didn't get any corned beef yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Did you have corned beef yesterday?
Nah, I didn't. It was sold out.
Really?
Yeah, place was selling out.
Where'd you try to go?
I tried to go to some local spots, but there was a long line, like about an hour wait. I'm like, ooh.
I'll be honest. I think Arby's has a good corned beef. They have a good Reuben. Mm-hmm. Some people may hate on it because it's not a local deli, but I mean, corned beef is corned beef. I don't know.
Yeah, corned beef. But the best one is in Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland.
Where?
Smitty's. Yeah.
I ain't never been to another place where everybody says, "Oh, this is like the best Reuben." I've never been to those places.
Oh, damn.
I'm not. I don't know. I just not my jam. I like a Reuben, but I'm not trying to go to. I'm not trying to stand in some hour-long line to get a sandwich.
Hey, it's St. Patty's Day, so yeah, that's how it be.
Did you wear green yesterday?
Nah, I didn't wear no green yesterday. Nah.
Yeah, I didn't wear green either.
Only the kid wore green to school. That was about it. Hey, there you go, green.
Mark said that Raw was a pile of crap. I don't agree with that. I thought Raw was okay.
It was good.
Um,
For me, it was good because I thought it was gonna be Seth for like a brief 30 seconds.
there are people who seem to not be happy of the Brock Oba open for Raw. I thought Raw's opening was fantastic.
Damn, that was good to me.
I'm over the whole like Seth coming out with all the hooded guys. Like, I think it did its thing the one night, and I don't think it needs to be an every Monday thing.
I say it's going to keep going till WrestleMania till they find out he's medically cleared, and then if someone else is medically cleared to fight at Mania.
Did they get your interest for Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi?
They did. It was good. It was good. That's why I sent you that little text. Like, thank God.
Yeah, like they made Oba look like a star.
Yeah.
He looked like a star. When's the last time Brock Lesnar took a bump on Monday Night Raw?
Drew.
And that was 2020, right?
Yeah. Man, for COVID, yeah.
Brock Lesnar hasn't taken a bump on Monday Night Raw in 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. I could be missing something, but yeah.
To my knowledge, that was the last bump. I can't remember anything else, so maybe there was something somewhere along the way, but nothing I can think of. And I don't think anyone has ever powerbombed Brock Lesnar.
That what made it so good. The power bomb. Ooh, he picked him up.
Brock got up there, man.
He was man. I could tell you, I didn't think he was going to do it. I thought he might have slipped, might not be able to pick him, hold him, but he got him. He got him up in the air, and boom.
Yeah. Do you think Oba beats Brock?
Ooh. I can't say because I haven't seen Brock face somebody big and tall as him in a while, so I can't really answer that one. But the way they did that power bomb, the grace, yeah. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a good match. Can he do it again? I don't know. I think that was just like the little I'll give you a pass. But come Mania, you don't get a pass. I'm just gonna make you like a star now to Mania.
There's a story going around that
The original plan was Gunther versus Brock, and Brock said no.
I'm okay with that. I'm very much okay with that because I don't know. Oba's better than Gunther. Size wise, Oba is a better opponent than Gunther. I would say if Oba beats Brock at Mania, that'd be a better start for Oba's career because right now, Gunther really don't need the boost. Oba needs it more.
Yeah, I think it would do more for Oba's career. Gunther's already career killer. He's already the guy who sends guys into retirement.
Mm-hmm. But if I had to say it, I would say definitely. I would say everybody have more attention on the Oba and Brock match more than any other match on that card because you got two big men, never fought each other.
Yeah.
And the last big man I could say Brock fought would. The last one, I think it was in the triple threat, him, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And Kane was in it too. Yeah, my bad. Kane was in it too.
Brock and Oba getting added to Mania kind of feels like Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry getting added to that Netflix MMA card. It's like they threw a match into Mania for us real fans. We want to see just two big dudes just putting together a match. It's just kind of let's make a new star.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, it's a moment where Brock is excited to make someone look good. Because when Brock wants to make somebody look good, he sells his ass off and makes them look good.
Oh. Yeah, speaking of which, I heard he told Oba to put his foot on his chest.
Kind of like how whenever he told Drew to pick up the belt.
Yeah.
And, Brock's a pro. I'm not sure I think he should be there, but he is a pro.
I say he's gonna pass the torch on to the next big guy.
Do you think this is Brock's last Mania?
I think this is gonna be his last Mania.
Me too. I think this might be the last match for Brock Lesnar. I don't think he's going to stick around for Gunther to do it. Would it be good for Gunther if he was the one? I think so, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Brock's going to make a star out of Oba and then just go on and hang out on his farm.
I say he might just have one more SummerSlam because that is his pay-per-view SummerSlam. So I think that'll be it. I say this be his year for Brock. Done enough with. He just need Mania, SummerSlam. Done. Over with. Wrap.
Yeah, maybe. After the Raw kicked off, we then got Grande Americano versus Grande Americano. Bleacher Report gave this match a C+.
Yeah. It was there just to be there. It wasn't the greatest match. It was okay. It was just another one of them, hey, winner takes all to Mania. So
I almost wish they wouldn't have had the original Grande Americano feuding with the other Grande Americanos. I kind of wish they would have just kept on with the shenanigans of switching them out instead of having them feud. Because we got to keep somebody as Grande Americano. If the original wins, then we lose the henchman. If the imposter wins, I guess we get Chad Gable back. But I would have thought it would have been funnier for me to just keep the ruse going. If there was just one. Like we have, Kaiser has been it for months now, probably half a year at this point, while Chad Gable was out injured. And if we just switch back to Chad Gable one day, it never, like Michael Cole's like, clearly that's a different guy. And all the heel commentators are like, what are you talking about? That's just Grande Americano. Looks the exact same as he did last week. And we just keep switching them out in a rotation. And then at some point, we have one show up in AAA while one is still in WWE and have them wrestle like the same weekend or same night or something. I mean, clearly there's two of them. There must be two.
There's two. But, I don't know.
I just think it would have been funnier than a feud that has no payoff at the end. I guess we're going to unmask one of them eventually.
I'll say, it's probably going to be at Mania. The unmask. They're going to rip it off. I say the original going to take it off of Kaiser. Then you get rid of Pete Williams and who's the other one? Who's the third one? Yeah, it's Kaiser, Pete Williams, and somebody. I forgot.
Pete Dunne, not Pete Williams. They ain't Team Canada.
Oh yeah, Pete Dunne. My bad, Pete Dunne.
The match of Raw goes to Dragon Lee versus Penta, right?
Yeah, he doing the open IC challenge from what I heard now.
Yeah, I didn't know that was going to be a thing. I'm here for it. That match was good. I really enjoyed that match.
Yeah, when they said a mystery opponent because concussion protocol for Dom, I wouldn't think the Dragon Lee. I was thinking it's probably gonna be LA Knight or somebody, but nah, Dragon Lee.
Do you still place LA Knight in the mid card on Raw, or is he main event on Raw?
I say he in the mid card now.
Kind of a bummer, right? Because I feel like he should be in the main event. I mean, post Chamber, all he's done is just kind of hang out with the Usos. Like, who's LA Knight gonna face at Mania?
He could. From what I heard, there's gonna be like supposedly a battle royal for the United and the IC. So he could be in the battle royal for the IC title.
Yeah, I guess I could do that because I don't think Penta doesn't have a strong feud to go into Mania with. The Usos are going to be tied up with the Vision, so that's going to make no one from the Vision available for LA Knight to have a match with. He can't team with the Usos to do a triple threat of it, six-man tag of any type. So LA Knight's kind of left without anyone to do anything with at Mania.
Damn, I seen there's a lot of people who left out right now. There's LA, Bailey, Io Sky, who else? Seth, like a toss up right now, they said. And JD.
Yeah. Like Finn, what are they going to do with Finn? If Dom's got concussion protocol, what are you going to do with Finn?
It depends on how long that concussion protocol is.
I guess you could have Finn and JD at Mania.
Yeah.
Bill defending Dom?
Yeah, I don't know how long that concussion protocol is, but I'll say if he cleared by next week, it could still happen with the Finn and Dom at Mania.
Yeah. Plethora of throwaway women's matches on Raw, in my opinion.
AJ and Bailey. Bailey should have won. Bailey had that match, but man, they gotta give it to AJ, So she going to Mania against Becky Lynch. Yay.
We had a weird segment with Randy Orton on Raw. We didn't really talk too much about Randy's SmackDown, his attack on Cody. They're going to try hard to make Randy Orton the heel in this and get sympathy on Cody Rhodes. I don't think it will work. I don't think they're going to be able to gaslight the fans into having sympathy for Cody Rhodes. I think the fans want Randy to destroy Cody Rhodes.
The fans are going to cheer Randy Orton come Friday.
Yeah, Randy's going to get cheered. He's not going to get booed. They think he's going to get booed. He's not getting booed.
If they're going back to the Viper era of Randy Orton, let's just say he ending his career this year or next year. He wrapping up.
You think?
I'm just hypothetically, I'm just saying. This year, next year, he's wrapping up. Randy was best as a heel more than a babyface.
Yeah, I think that's the big reason why he's going to get cheered doing this to Cody. Is everyone wants to heel Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
We want the Viper.
Yeah, if he goes back to that little silent, deadly killer, that's the best way to end his career.
On Raw, who do you think he was talking to on the phone?
I can't say because I didn't really get that segment. He was on the phone, so I can't.
It was such a weird segment. Like, where was he supposed to be at? Like, the setting was weird. The audio wasn't good, but he ended it with saying wrestling has more than one royal family. I don't think is his dad still alive? Is Cowboy Bob Orton still alive?
He's still alive. Cowboy is still alive.
Okay, so clearly he was talking to his dad.
Yeah.
So he's going to bring his dad to SmackDown.
Yeah, or since he's the Viper, he could be a dick and just say, I was on the phone with your dead father. He said he's sorry for you not being a top star. That's what
I don't think they'll have Randy do anything like that. I think it's just going to be about violence with him and Cody going to Mania.
No, but that's what you want to do. That's the way to get Cody steamed up.
But they're already talking dead fathers with Roman and Punk.
I know, but
I think the biggest thing for Cody is going to be the betrayal. Why would you do this? And Randy's going to say, like, you weren't supposed to have had the title, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was supposed to be Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you politic to get the belt back? That would be the angle. Like, if Randy calls Cody out for being a politician. That's the story.
Or it could be Ric Flair. Because you got to think him and Dusty had the best, one of the good rivalries back in the day. So he could be on the phone with Ric Flair.
That makes sense. You have the Evolution connection. You have the Dusty connection. You have the Wrestling Royal Family connection.
Mm-hmm.
All that works. I don't know if Rick's available to do anything in WWE or that they would touch him with a 10-foot pole at this point.
I don't think they will, but that's definitely good. It's a good scenario to do.
I mean, it would be sensible for a storyline, but I don't know if they do it. Star of the show Monday night, man. Roman and Punk. Joe and Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Tell me what you thought of the promo, man.
Okay. Before we get in the promo, I would say when they did the backstage with the Usos, I understand why he liked being a part-time. Because he said it. I'd rather be a full-time father than a part-time wrestler. Be for his family because, like you said, the Usos and his dad, they all missed out on every childhood experience. And he don't want to miss out on that. So I get it. Now, move on to the Punk and Roman. It's funny. It was good because he basically telling Bill that he actually is a nobody. that no matter what he does, he won't be a top tier star as him. And you got Roman saying, I don't know how to even pronounce your name. If your name is Joe, the only Joe I love is Samoan.
Yeah, you're a real Samoan. It'd be insulting to a real Samoan named Joe.
Yeah. But I get it. And then the best part was he called him old.
I thought it was interesting that they had that be the thing that made Punk snap, being called old. Punk is old.
Yeah, old. But
Punk called himself old 4 years ago at the press conference from All Out.
Yeah.
I'm old, I'm tired, I'm beat up, and I work with children.
But originally, from what I heard, they was going to use the Larry in that segment.
That'd be in poor taste.
That they were going to use Larry. Like I said, they was probably going to use that Larry, but they, for some reason, they say they took it out. They didn't want to go with it. Either Punk backed out, they didn't want to do it. So that's why they said,
I'm glad they didn't do it. That's way too Vince McMahon. I wouldn't think Roman would want to talk about Punk's dead dog. Like, that's really poor taste. Whatever writer threw that out there as an option is probably a shitty human.
Yeah. But I'll say this. If they did throw that Larry in there, that would definitely turn Roman into a heel going into Mania instead of a babyface.
I don't think they need to establish one as a heel, one as a babyface. I think they just let it be a split crowd and see what happens in the match, or just see what happens organically on the road. I mean, in the moment, as much as I want to be judgmental, the idea of going back to the bloodline because we're out of ideas. Going back to the bloodline is the best case scenario for WWE today. Just go back. Put that belt back on Roman, man. Give him the Usos back, and let's just run it back. We don't need Paul. We do not need Paul Heyman with him. Roman can hold his own in the ring on that microphone, being chill Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. Without question, the best promo in WWE today is Roman Reigns.
Also, how he when he arrived, he also said to all my family, I got Punk now. At the Mania, whoever wants him can have him. But right now, he's mine.
Yeah. My only spot of contention with Roman beating Punk is that Roman's still going to be part-time. Now, before, he had both belts, and he was part-time, and the show just moved on, man. It didn't feel bad. Like, the Usos were able to prop everything up around the story. There were enough baby faces chasing Roman at the time that it all felt important, and he didn't have to be there for it to feel important. I do not know that Raw is a strong enough show to be entertaining without the world champ being there most of the time.
You know, I'll say this. Let's just say he still be a part-time, but he'll show up once a month on Raw. Once a month. And let's say he just be there twice a month. Because look like right now, they having him be on the road twice a month. So I say that probably a good fit for him. Just be there twice a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a way they could do things where he does like maybe some pre-recorded stuff or something. But for it to work, they have to reform the bloodline with the Usos. It doesn't work if it's just Roman.
Yeah.
Someone has to be on the show doing matches, showing that the bloodline are the ones. Like they have to be aligned. The family has to be together. If they don't align them as a unit, then Punk beats Roman at Mania, and that is absolutely the wrong choice. The two guys who are probably going over at Mania are both the wrong choice. Cody winning's the wrong choice. Punk winning's the wrong choice. Neither of those guys should retain their belts.
But I would say it would make more sense if Punk beat Roman at Mania.
You think?
You gotta look at it this way. I'm not saying it should happen, but I'll say this. It will make Punk more heelish. It will make the fans hate Punk more if he beats Roman at Mania, because right now he's the new Mr. WrestleMania. He's the new Shawn Michaels of WrestleMania. If he beats Roman clean, or maybe even use some brass knuckles, whatever. Anyway, he will be the most hated person going into Monday night. You will get more heat, more boos out of Punk. You will get him to be back in what was it? 08, when he was the Great Ass Society. Everybody hated him for saying all that crazy stuff.
I don't know that you can get the WWE fans today to boo CM Punk. This is going to sound like really bad to say it. I just don't think they're smart enough to boo CM Punk. And I don't mean that as like their intelligence. I just mean from a wrestling smart perspective. You have a lot of casual wrestling fans watching Raw that still don't understand that CM Punk shouldn't be the good guy. Everything about being a WWE fan, you should be anti-CM Punk. But also, he shouldn't be the I'm just happy to be here guy either. He should really be like, if he beats Roman, he should cheat to win. And then on Monday night, or after he cheats to win, he should look dead into the camera and say, I told you, I wasn't here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And then the following night on Raw, just shit all over everything. Go completely scorched earth and just this place sucks. Roman sucks. The Usos suck. LA Knight sucks.
Yeah.
Michael Cole sucks. Really, that's what I mean. That's the only way you're going to make him a heel.
Yeah.
Because as long as he's coming out to Cult of Personality and doing the Nostalgia Act, they're going to cheer him. You can't stop it. You can't not sing that song. You can't not look at your watch and go, it's clobber. You can't do it. That's the hardest thing of nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
It's such an addictive drug that once you give it to him, you can't take it away now. It's sing along with Phil every Monday night.
Sing along with Phil. Oh boy.
How do you reinvent the guy? How do you make him not be? For 2 years, they've given us that. How do you make him not be that? Because everyone wants nostalgia. It's the same thing with John Cena's retirement tour. You turned him heel, and it didn't work because everyone wanted the Nostalgia Act.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it, but but you gotta think about if it does happen. Let's say the start of the show, they boo him. Boom. He asking why they booing him. I'm your champion. I've been here full time. I'm not a part timer. I beat the part timer, and you still boo me. You still boo me, and that will start to the whole old segment that he started. So you people still think I'm old when I beat your favorite wrestler at Mania on his own show? I'm old.
I kind of wish they wouldn't have had Roman go with the "you're old," and I wish they would have had him cut a promo more along the lines of what MJF cut on Punk.
Yeah, they could have,
Not
but
CM Punk anymore, man. May as well be out here preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect.
yeah, but the internet
There's
community.
so much better fuel for Roman Reigns on a promo on CM Punk than to call him old. There's so many other things he could have said.
No.
He could have said, "You tried to go away, and you tried to fight in the UFC, and that failed. While you were away, Cody left, and he did everything you said you were gonna do. And then you had to go and beg him for a job that you got fired from. And you think you're the champ. You think you're the guy who built all this. You couldn't even maintain being the main eventer of the second-rate promotion. But you think you should be the champion of my show. How's that going to work? That's such a better promo. That's a better promo.
It's a better promo. It's a little bit similar like he did a couple of weeks ago to Punk. How he said that they gave me a call to see if it was proof for you to be here.
Yeah, stay the same line, man. You tried to go away and you failed. Came back and they gave you a pity trophy.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, that would be good. I'm going to say the next, 4 weeks, it's going to be an entry segment between them two.
Yeah, see how it goes, man. Overall, I thought Raw was decent, though.
It was good.
No hate on Raw from me this week. I thought it was a good show. Dynamite's going to be all the fallout from Revolution.
I feel there's gonna be a lot of heat on one person tonight on Dynamite.
Who you got on?
It's gonna be heat on Ricochet.
I don't think he'll be on.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if Ricochet's still employed. To be honest with you, I can't imagine he's going to at least face a suspension. His whole online personality thing, he's got to figure out that he's not MJF. He needs to stop trying to do MJF's bit because he doesn't know. Like, everyone knows MJF is always in character. It's known
24/7.
No one knows that about Ricochet because it's not what he's ever been other than what he's trying to portray online. No one should be as tone deaf as he is to say what he said. It's not being in character. That's just being stupid.
I could say this. When I seen it, I didn't really know what it was because, today there's a lot of huge terms and slangs going around. So I figured it was just some type of little joke that he was trying to say to somebody. Because, like I said, I didn't know what it meant. But then when you start looking into it more and how people start talking about, like, oh, okay, that's what it means for us. So, yeah, he went way too far with that.
Way too far. It's my understanding from what I've been told is that he's got a lot of heat right now with management. We should expect suspension minimally. A lot of people think he's probably at home with his fingers crossed, hoping to still be employed. Yeah. It's not about AEW. It's about Warner Brothers. I mean, Paramount just purchased Warner Brothers. AEW is part of that package. They can't have a talent out here telling someone they're glad they have MS. What a disgusting thing to say. In character, out of character. What a wrong thing to say. I'd be surprised if he's on the show. I'd be absolutely shocked, to be honest. Man, I like Ricochet as a performer. I think he's a great talent. I think he's totally revitalized his career in AEW. And I think he literally just shit the bed with all of it. I think he just threw it all away. Because if AEW lets him go for this, he's not going back to WWE. I'll tell you that.
Sad part. The demand. I'm gonna feel bad for them too because
without Ricochet, like they are lost. Like they are a good tag team, but they're lost in the sea of tag teams of AEW. Maybe they could do Ring of Honor stuff again. They're pretty dominant there, but they totally lose the spotlight.
They were good as a trio, tag team, bodyguards for Ricochet, but now if
Ricochet's on the show tonight, what they should do is just have the Demand jump him out and replace him with somebody else. I don't know who else. Somebody else. Put somebody else in that spot, jump Ricochet out, and let him go. I would probably say let Ricochet go. Which is sad, because he's great in the ring, but I mean, you just can't do that. You can't say that to a fan. Like, that's just, there's a line. He crossed it. My opinion. My opinion in this moment, anyway. My opinion changed all the time.
I can say this. His apology he sent out.
Did he send one out? I didn't even see that he sent one
out. I wouldn't say it's an apology. I would just say, break it down. He said, some of you are some P's. Can't say the word. And some B's. Y'all can't take a joke.
That's not a joke. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, to me, that's not a joke. He wasn't joking.
And he said some of y'all are too sensitive as well. So, yeah. So I ain't going to say that was an apology, but that was his response to everyone coming after him on the internet, on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it.
I wouldn't say I'm a too sensitive guy. Would you call me a too sensitive guy? I can certainly take a joke. I'm fairly thick-skinned. I also kind of lean more toward the let's toe the line on a lot of things. You know, I'm down for talking some shit, all right? But you don't say that to somebody. You don't say that to somebody. I'm glad you got MS. Like, what a dumbass. His brain must be as smooth as his head. Like, I really think he just ruined his entire career. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if it goes another way. I really will.
Nah, you got to think. Look, it's Warner Brothers. They took off. They didn't want Jay Briscoe, RIP to him. They didn't want the one dude, Trent, from the Rascals.
Mm-hmm.
And there was somebody else they didn't want because of
things they've said.
Yeah.
Things they said on social media. And I think Ricochet, I really think Ricochet just ruined his career. I'll be surprised if he stays employed. He's at least going to be suspended.
Yeah, he'll be suspended. I'll say, if Tony Khan gonna open the show and say Ricochet suspended and don't know if he's gonna come back.
If I was Tony Khan, I wouldn't address this on the show. I wouldn't make a statement publicly. I wouldn't say anything. I would just let him go. Maybe after you come to terms on the release, maybe you just put out a press release. Hey, we've come to terms on the release of Ricochet. Wish him best in his future endeavors, and never address that. Like, just let the dude go. Go spend the rest of your career on the indies, because WWE's never going to touch him again if he gets released from AEW for this. Like, I don't know how he fixes it. I really don't. Because I just think that's too much backlash, too much heat for just like something that wasn't needed. It didn't fall in line with character, in my opinion, because I just think the online persona just feels so forced and not organic. Like, I don't know. His stuff on TV is good. It's a good character on TV, but I think he went too far. I think he should at least be suspended. Maybe I'm going too far saying he should lose his job. That's not for me to say. He should at least be suspended. They got to show some type of disciplinary action. We got 3 matches that I know of for Dynamite tonight.
All right, 3.
But absolutely, I'm sure we're going to have an MJF segment. I'm sure we're going to have a Hangman Page segment. We're going to have some tag matches thrown in there. Confident. We'll see Christian Cage and Adam Copeland talking about FTR. All those things are a given.
Mm-hmm.
3 matches I know of is a no-holds-barred match between Marina Shafir and Toni Storm. I would imagine this becomes the Dynamite debut of Ronda Rousey. Not in a match, but she'll be there, I'm sure.
Yeah, she'll be there.
We then have the Dynamite return of Will Ospreay facing Blake Christian from the Swirl, Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay.
This match going to be crazy.
Okay.
I have a feeling that's going to be match of the week.
Okay.
Those two definitely watched Penta and Dragon Lee on Monday, and they are going to show up and show out and outperform those guys. That's going to be nuts. Because Blake Christian's ridiculous, and there's no one like Will Ospreay.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Then we have an AEW Dynamite coffin match. Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd. You have one of the most ridiculous matches that they do in AEW, but the guy who does it is Darby Allin in AEW. He's the most ridiculous wrestler in AEW. My prediction is car crash after car crash after car crash.
My prediction.
And I think Gabe Kidd has to win.
My prediction. Darby just going to hurt his damn self to the death. He going to kill himself. And
we ain't going to have Darby Allin for a long time, so we just need to enjoy it. Yeah. Side note, real quick thing. So is Gabe Kidd no longer part of the Death Riders? Or are the Dogs being considered a subgroup of the Death Riders like how they were of Bullet?
So it looks as though they're going with the 3, with the Dogs. I would say
just going to ignore that he was hanging out with the Death Riders?
That's how they do it, yeah. He was with the Death Riders, what was that, maybe about 2 months ago. Then they went away. Then,
but he was hanging with the Death Riders for like a year.
Hey. Look at Jeff Jarrett. He's supposed to have a title shot against MJF.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. And Paul Heyman was supposed to hate Brock Lesnar, and we don't follow up on that.
Yeah. So they just going. They, like I said, they are going to make it so that everybody know who the Dogs were in New Japan. If you were the New Japan fan, so they're just gonna make it who these 3 guys are as a trio back in New Japan, so the AEW fans can get a taste more than him just being part of the Death Riders.
Gotcha. I'm all right with that. Because I think the Death Riders are going to fall into a weird spot now because they're going to have to be opposite of Will Ospreay. So I'm not sure if we're still going to get our Death Riders as baby faces now. Will Ospreay and Mox have to feud because they took him out. So I think we're going to reestablish the Death Riders as heels.
Yeah, you see, I kind of forgot he took him out. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, so that's going to make the Continental title situation a little weird. I imagine Mox is going to have to drop that belt to Will Ospreay.
Nah. I think Mox going to keep that belt.
I don't know. Ospreay has to come out on top of this feud. If he's going to feud with Mox, Ospreay has to win it. He's the guy coming back from neck surgery. So he's going to have to win.
Yeah, also, since you said that, it was kind of sick. I don't know if you watched the Revolution yet, but he even pointed out on camera. He pointed to where he got it done at on the camera. Like, it was
no, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, it was kind of sicky. Like, ooh.
That's it, man. I think Dynamite's going to be interesting because coming off a pay-per-view, they usually try and do a lot to reestablish the next programs they're going to run. I think we should see a lot, but I think it's going to be a good show.
Oh, hey, I don't know if you heard or not, but apparently Hangman won't be there tonight.
Really?
Apparently he's taking time off.
Cool. Good for Hangers.
Yeah, so they don't know how long he's taking time off for, but he's taking some time off. And ooh, there's still that little nasty syringe to the mouth. Ooh, I just want to know how that was kind of nasty.
Just didn't look like a good time.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's all I got for today.
That's all you got? Okay. Let's see. Okay. So what I got for today is, as of right now, if you go back in time, let's go back in time. What I seen today was that Brock Lesnar is 48 years old, and back in 2002-ish, when he fought Hulk Hogan was 48 and he was 27. And then you look at today, Oba is 28 and Brock is 48. So they did a little time slide like that.
Oh, wow.
Pass the torch on. Yeah. And also this year, come June, will be the 30th anniversary for the NWO at Bash at the Beach. So,
Cool.
I don't know. Yeah, so if anybody want to go back and watch that. But yeah, 30 years anniversary this year.
That's crazy. How was that 30 years ago, man?
Couldn't tell you. It don't feel like it, but when
It does not feel like 30 years ago, bro.
Yeah, when I was reading it, I'm like, damn, this June is going to be 30 years. Had to really think.
Brother, we're old. We are old.
And as I was watching that again, this March 30 years ago, it was the start of the Attitude Era with Stone Cold.
See, I think the Attitude Era really started with the Bret Hart promo on Raw, where they're taking down the cage and he shoved Vince. I think that was the start.
Yeah.
As much as Bret was like anti-Attitude Era guy, I think he's the one who started. I think the credit's given in the wrong place.
Yeah, he was the but who are we to judge? Hey, that's how they put it. But I would say, yeah, Bret. If he wasn't
the first guy tearing down the walls. He was the first guy kind of exposing Vince as being the boss. That was the first work shoot promo on TV that I can think of seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the first one that I think was made to feel real. Like that was like the first pipe bomb.
I could say that. Yeah, it definitely was.
Like it didn't feel like it was part of the show. It felt like he was going off script. It felt very real. Which leads me to say yet again, I think the Montreal Screwjob was a work. But that's a story for another time.
That story nobody knows the true answer to.
Everyone, thanks for checking us out live on Instagram. If I put this on YouTube, that's amazing. Can't believe I actually did it. Hey, wrestling exists in a time bomb. Everything we talked about today means nothing on Saturday. So no one's going to go back and watch it. So you may as well watch us live on Instagram. Replays make no sense. It's a live show.
Yes, and it's a live show that my kid knows that, ooh, you got to go on live with IG. When am I going to get me an IG? I said, you ain't getting no IG yet, girl. You got to wait till hit 13 to get IG. So until then.
No, 30.
30, probably do 30.
30 works. Okay. All right, we'll be back over the weekend at some point, guys. Enjoy Dynamite tonight. Keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.